Well, hey there, folks. Tip here, Stupid Gardener. Welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, on today's video, we are going to talk about our compost bin. Now, in this time of the year, it's springtime. It's the beginning of June, end of May. We are having overabundance of greens. We got kitchen scraps, grass clippings. In the springtime, the grass is growing like crazy. You're mowing the lawn. I just finished off pruning off my zucchini and squash. So I have a bunch of greens in there. And what I like to offset those greens with is a brown. Very difficult this time of year to get browns from your yard. I do have some leaves behind my shed that I need to rake out. There's some nice browns that I can add in there. But also what I like to put in there during the summertime as well as the wintertime, but mainly in the summertime, shredded paper. Shredded paper works great to react against your greens, and it gets you a nice combination. So you're breaking down those greens. You're throwing in some browns to work with those greens and breaking down. Shredded paper breaks down very fast, and it's going to turn to some great soil. So that's what I put in there. We have a paper shredder here at the house. My wife works from home a lot, so she's always shredding documents from work. When we get bills, we're always shredding our bills. We don't want that to go into the recycling bin. And we get a newspaper delivered, and we shred that also. Newspaper breaks down very, very quickly. And I also have a shredder in my office at work. I shred all the paper there, and I bring that home once a week, and I throw it into our compost bin as well as our Vivo Sun tumbler. So it's a great thing to add to your compost. And this is the shredded paper we just got from the house here. There's some newspaper in here as well as just regular bills and different things like that. Very light, very airy, great to put on there. Also cardboard, a great thing to put into your compost. Now you can just break this down and put it in, just lay it flat, it'll break down. I like to tear it up and shred it down so it breaks down faster. Worms love cardboard. You just want to get all this tape off there. Everyone is getting deliveries from Amazon. You're getting boxes all the time. You don't need to put this in the recycling bin. You can if you want, but if you have a garden, you got a compost pile, throw it in there. It's going to react great with the greens. It's going to help your compost pile break down. Perfect thing to use. Don't waste it. Also, what I like to put in there too, if I'm just cutting some branches down of small shrubs, I will put this in there. Now, this is still a green, but I tell you, you put this in there, it's going to give you some nice airflow. Look at all that area there where you're going to have airflow. Airflow is very important in your compost bin, and we rely on this compost bin to feed all our plants. We put it on the lawn, grow a nice green lawn. You don't need to buy any fertilizer to put on your lawn. You got a compost bin. That's the greatest fertilizer you can ever use. So love to put this in there. Now, if these are too thick, you know, I won't put them in there. I have a brush pile. I wait till it dries, and I will burn it in my fire pit, and then I'll take the ashes and put it into my compost bin. So we're throwing nothing away. We're using everything in this little backyard we have here to feed our compost, as well as all the kitchen scraps, coffee grounds, and everything. Everything goes in there. So let me show you the top of this compost bin and how I layer it in there. Okay, now you can see the top of my compost. I've got loads of greens in there. I got some twigs in there. I got a little piece of wood there. That's all gonna break down, but I wanna offset this with some shredded paper. And I just don't dump the shredded paper in a pile there because it's gonna get real soggy. We got some rain coming in. I just kind of spread this thing, spread it all over. So all that's going to react to all those greens. It's going to help get some moisture in there. It's going to break down. We'll get some great soil. Put these greens on top. So you're kind of doing like layers, kind of like a lasagna effect on here. but this will get some great airflow. I just checked the temperature on this, and this is going about 90 degrees. I've got to get some more heat in here. These greens will bring that heat right up. I got some grass clippings I just put down there the other day, and later on this week I'll be putting some more greens on top here, as well as some more shredded paper. And this really works, and this is something that you should really do with your compost bin. Okay, so easy thing to do to help get your compost working and getting all those browns and greens to react and break down. You shouldn't throw all this stuff away into your recycling bin or into the trash. It's probably going to end up in a landfill somewhere. Use it to feed your garden and your soil. Easy thing to do. Shredders are cheap. I think I bought a new one for like 30 or 40 bucks. Easy. And just use all that. When you're shredding paper, shredding bills and different things like that, those little plastic envelope things, don't shred those into your compost. You can cut those right off and throw those into your recycling. But just always be composting. Compost everything you can to help feed your garden, because even though I have 3 bins here and I got a compost tumbler, I'm always running out of compost. So this is a great way to keep your compost going all year round. So with that, I guess we will sign off. It's starting to rain here, so that's great for the compost. I'm gonna go ahead and grab something to eat, and hopefully it'll stop, get back out here and work a little bit more on the garden. So I wanna thank everyone for watching. If you're not a subscriber, stop what you're doing, go down, hit that subscribe button, and follow along as we plant our garden and we compost. So with that, this is Tip from The Stupid Gardener. Everyone take care. God bless everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.